as a staff with him at all times when he's not playing ball. I love it. I watched the movie Jungle in Jungle when I was a kid. Tim Allen had a child with another lady.
Yep.
Ended up in a jungle. That kid comes in because
lives in the city.
And he's dressed like how this guy dresses.
Right.
But, I saw him walk out on the practice. There he is. This is Jungle in Jungle. I watched this movie, Tim Allen. It's an unbelievable thing. If this guy's playing for him and Shedeur's playing for him and they still got Miles.
Don't forget Jerry Jeudy.
Our favorite player.
Yeah, one of the best players in the league.
He's on the All-Bra team. Will be forever. Are the Cleveland Browns the real deal, or is this just a preseason game, D-Butts? And the fact that Shedeur was damn near perfect, had 2 touchdowns, had Nike ad immediately afterwards, had the world talking. It doesn't matter because it's preseason, or is this a sign of things to come, D-Butts?
I mean, definitely had the world talking. NFL probably tweeted him out in every clip about 30, 40 times when he was playing. So, everybody's watching. There's been a lot of conversation about him since he dropped in the draft. And, the question always, regardless of which side of the argument you're on, you're going to stay on that side. Oh, he played great. It's just a preseason. Oh, he stunk. Oh, I told you he was going to stink. So, but he showed up. All the pressure was on him. All the lights was on him. But let's get to the tape. Preseason games are pretty much glorified practices. But just like Little with that long field goal, when you have live reps that you really never have with quarterbacks with pressure on them, that's why it counts. So look, rolling out right here to his left. Step up. This is a play you see week in and week out in NFL. Reset his feet as a right-handed quarterback, which is tough. Flip your hips, and then you make an accurate throw over the low flat defender, accurately to that tight end who wins the leverage late against the cornerback. Great throw, great ball placement. That's what you want to see out of your rookie quarterback. He was a 5th-round pick. We all know he shouldn't have been, but he's showing up and taking advantage of his opportunity. A lot of people talked about, hey, he's getting in there, he's getting set up for failure. Nah, in the NFL, regardless of where you're drafted.
What was all that talk?
I mean,
he didn't have any reps with the first team, and they're throwing him out there. So.
Yeah, but the first team wasn't going to be on the field.
Yeah, well, that's not how.
So if you're not getting reps with the first team, the first team's not going to be on the field. That shouldn't affect what's happening. But, I do appreciate that everybody was kind of going to bat for him before the game was even played. Because that is the reality of the situation. There's some quarterbacks that are going to look like shit because they don't have an offensive line block for them, or they don't have any wide receivers that know the goddamn routes. So you can definitely set a precedent. I didn't like that they were just like, he's getting screwed, basically, for starting in this game. I thought that was a very interesting take. So I was very appreciative of the fact that he went out there and played well, and that didn't end up being the thing, because I was like, this is what we want to see, right? Don't we want to see?
And every time we heard him talk, every time you hear him talk, all he talks about is just being thankful for the opportunity. And that's what you want as a player. You just want the opportunity. So screw all the other stuff, regardless of when that comes. We all hear as athletes the Wally Pipp story. And as a quarterback, as any type of player, you never want somebody taking those reps. Now, preseason is a little different ball game, but I'm glad he took advantage of it. Our second play we got here, which we all saw once again, stepping up. Once again, a live rep. So you got pressure in your face. This is what you're going to have to do as a quarterback in the NFL. Step up in dirty pockets, pressure in your face, stare him down, keep your eyes down the field, and make an accurate throw. Most of these dig balls, you want 1 to 2 yards right outside the dig, right outside the hash marks. He put that ball right on him with 2 guys in his face. It's exactly what you want to see from a quarterback, especially a young quarterback.
If there is one thing he learned at Colorado, and Pat talked about this a lot the last couple of years, it's how to throw with dudes in his face, because he was the most pressured quarterback in Colorado, and he was tough as shit.
Yeah, also, he flexed on him after. I mean, there were some blindside shots where he's fully exposed at Colorado, and he steps into the throw, dime, and then ear hole in 2024. No penalty somehow, because he's outside the pocket and everything like that. And then he's literally up celebrating with the guy he just threw the touchdown to. It's like that type of toughness is real, and you can't teach it, I don't think.
And that'll probably be the biggest area for improvement for him. He did take a couple sacks, I think, on third down with extending plays, running back. You can't really do that in the league. Guys are too fast, too physical, but he learned from it. And something he showed, too, was more of his athleticism, being able to run the ball, break the pocket. In this next clip, you'll see him actually break the pocket. This is where pressure from his right side. DM puts the pressure on, he squeezes out to the right. Once again, guy in his face, accurate throw over the top, great one-handed catch. But that's exactly when you want to put that ball if you're a quarterback with the guy. You always hear it in the meet rooms. If you're a D lineman, you're rushing the quarterback, get that left up, you throw it over the top. Great range drop ball to the receiver. Unfortunately, pulled his hammy. I think we got some bad news with him.
He's been released by the Cleveland Browns. But he'll be out 2 to 3 weeks. He's not getting surgery. Grade 2 something.
Hopefully he gets another opportunity somewhere. But it's a tough time.
He could have been on the all-bruh.
It's a tough time.
He's on the sorry, bruh team.
No, but he's not sorry, bruh, which I guess is a part of
our team.
Yeah, that's a part of the whole bruh team.
The I'm sorry team, bruh.
We're sorry.
We're sorry,
bruh.
First team.
And then his last clip.
He's going to get picked up.
He's captain of the first team.
I hope so.
I think he is, actually.
I think he's probably the captain. Browns
sorry,
are producing captains right now at a high clip.
Uh-oh.
Preseason football.
Look out.
Uh-oh. AFC North.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This last clip in the rear there, his second touchdown of the game. Once again, trusting his protector. You'll see the back scan across, pick him up, step up in the pocket, reset the feet, and make an accurate throw across the middle. It's going to be little tighter windows on Sundays when the game matters. But once again, this is what you want to see from your quarterback, getting actual live reps with a bunch of guys you probably didn't have a bunch of reps with. That is important. You know, people made a big story out of it, but you never know when you're going to get the opportunity. Even as a DB, like, you weren't as comfortable going into games if you didn't take reps with a nickel or a corner or a safety or linebackers that you can communicate with and getting those things pre-snap and post-snap. So that is a big thing, but I loved everything I saw from, really all the young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Sharpe made some good throws. Cam Moore, who's not getting talked about as much as a number one pick, he made some good throws. Jackson Dart, you mentioned him. He made some good throws, but I think the brightest light was definitely on Shedeur Sanders, and he stepped up.
Absolutely. A lot of eyes on that game strictly because Shedeur's there. So for as much as the people that don't like it, they're all watching.
Yeah.
He's got a Floyd Mayweather. Back where he's supposed to be. And I enjoy Shedeur and the way he's handled it all, and the whole family, the way they operate. So for me to see him go out and do well, I think was cool.
Yeah.
I think it was very cool. Now, bruh, we do have to keep everything in perspective.
Yeah, preseason.
And that's why we got a couple more preseason games left.
That's right.
And we will overreact to all of them.
Hell yeah.
Every single time. And then the real season will come around, and guess what will happen? We'll go, none of that matter. You remember what Kenny Pickett did in 2023?
Yeah.
That's why he's on the bottom right corner of this particular draft, the all-brought team, because let's not get captivated here. Okay, this can go away where he ends up being a Super Bowl champion for another team.
Sure, that happens.
Okay, so you have a great preseason. There's a chance that it doesn't go great with your team, but you could go on to win a Super Bowl somewhere else.
That's right.
So that's what all the all-brought team members need to look forward to after week one for most of these.
Never forget Kenny, 13 of 15, 200 yards, 5 straight touchdown drives to start that season. Wow.
You remember that? Tone came in here. Steelers are back.
7's back on.
It's not, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not even just Kenny Pickett. I think it was just the entire offense as a whole.
Yeah, because,
And then the season happened. If you recall, worst offense in the history of NFL football.
Yeah, that's when Deontay Johnson
remember that?
exploded.
Well,
yeah.
It was the worst in the history of football. They were chanting to fire the offensive coordinator in Utah.
Yep.
In Utah, the country.
yeah.
The state of Utah.
JMU.
Diggs dressed up like the devil on Halloween as Matt Canada. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Some of my best.
But in 2023, in that preseason, you guys were winning the Super Bowl.
Tulsa
The
down.
Bella de Ball.
So let's not get too excited, but let's not get too low. But let's make sure we celebrate those who are doing well, because it's better than doing ass. So congratulations to the boys.
Congrats, bro.
Join